Good evening, everyone. I'm Crystal Gutierrez. A New Mexico mom has been lobbying in Washington trying to get a national version of a New Mexico law passed. This week, Katie Sepich's mother got the news she's been waiting to hear for 4 years. Katie's law is awaiting the president's signature. News 13's Kayla Ayers spoke with Katie's mother about the victory.
All that Jan Sepich has left of her vibrant daughter Katie are some pictures and memories.
She just was kind of like the sunshine in every day when we miss her so much.
In 2003, Katie was raped, murdered, her body set on fire and left in a dump in Las Cruces. She was 22 years old. Her killer left behind evidence, but more than 3 years passed between Katie's murder and Gabriel Avila's arrest. In that time, Jan Sepich pushed for New Mexico lawmakers to pass Katie's law, a law that made DNA testing of felony arrestees legal and a law that identified Gabriel Avila as Katie's killer in late 2006.
The wonderful thing about arrestee DNA is it solves crimes, and that brings families a lot of peace and a lot of healing, and then it prevents crimes, which of course means that there are families that will never have to go through this.
In the decades since Jan's oldest child was murdered, she's become a tireless advocate for arrestee DNA testing.
Once we became aware that DNA was not being used, just like fingerprints, we couldn't believe it and thought it should be.
And for 4 years now, she's lobbied politicians in Washington to pass a national version of Katie's law. Jan could hardly believe it when word came down on Friday that Katie's law had passed both the U.S. House and Senate.
I mean, we are so elated to see this pass, and we believe it's a true miracle to have 100 senators and 2/3 of the House of Representatives say this is what we want to do. We're just so thrilled and so happy.
Jan says it's an amazing way to end the year and a wonderful birthday gift for Katie. She would have turned 32 the day after Christmas. Kayla Ayers, KRQE News 13.
Jan Sepich says her work is not over yet. The federal version of Katie's law does not require the remaining 25 states to implement arrestee DNA testing. It only provides incentives for them to do so. And we learned there is a Supreme Court case that could jeopardize Katie's law altogether, even here in New Mexico. We speak to the governor at 10.